Yo, what's up? Sports Dad is in the building. I just wanted to jump on really quick and talk about a really good topic. I want to talk about these companies that's trying to make money off of your child's dream and your excitement. Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's go. I am totally disgusted. But before we get into this, listen, I want to say happy holidays to you and your family, and I hope it's filled with fun and joy. But I am disgusted, and here's the reason why. The other day I received a phone call from a guy that had my son's information, and he was basically trying to set up a meeting saying that, he can definitely help get my sons some exposure, at the college level so that they can play Division I. And so what I immediately did is I immediately started doing some research. I started looking the information up online. Then I also reached out to my son's coach and was just like, hey, are you working with these guys? This is what just happened. He was like, absolutely not. I'm not working with them at all. Okay. And so at the end of the day, what it was a company that had access, that got access to my son's information, his highlight tape and all that good stuff, because they can do that, right? Because your information is out there, your child's information is out there and is registered, so they can go out there and pull the information. And then what they do is that they call you and they try to sell you up on their business and their success, working with different kids throughout the country. But you would have to basically pay them to get the college exposure. Okay. Remember, I told you guys that the recruiting business is good, but there's also some bad to it, because you got people out there, companies out there like that, that's trying to make money off of your child's dream, right? My philosophy is this, is that if you want to help a child, if you want to see them succeed, then help them. Whatever connection that you got, whatever relationships that you built over time, if you have those relationships and you want to help a kid, then help them. Don't charge them for it. I think that's ridiculous, and I think that's a little shady, to be honest. If you're trying to hustle and make money like that, and if you have it like that, where you have access to college coaches, then maybe you should go work for a college. Maybe they'll hire you on or something as one of their recruiters or something. But I just don't like that whole process and the way that it's set up nowadays. Everybody's trying to make money, and that's really sad. So I just wanted to put you guys up on that. It's almost like this. I used to work for a mortgage company, and I'm in the mortgage business. And so what happens is that if somebody is trying to, if in the middle of, if a customer runs into a hardship, what they have the option to do is they can work with their mortgage company, and maybe they can do a modification to the loan to bring their payment down a little bit lower, right? And so what was happening is that, especially when the market crashed, there were companies that were out there that were promising the customers like, hey, we can definitely help you. We can get your mortgage company to do a modification and bring your payment down lower so that you don't have to lose your home. And so what these customers were doing, they were going into their 401ks, their retirement funds, their savings, and giving these companies their money. But at the end of the day, they were still losing their home because it was no guarantee, right? It's no guarantee. So, it's the same situation. You paying your money to these companies, and at the end of the day, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that they can help your child. And so at the end of the day, it's totally up to you, because I do know people that have gone that route. They have paid top dollar to get their child some exposure, and guess what? It worked. So, so if you want to go that route, then by all means do that. But, I just wanted to let you guys know, because especially if you're a first timer, there will be companies that will be reaching out to you and your child to try to get them to register so that they could, get them some exposure, but also too, they want to make money. So keep that in mind. All right. Enjoy your holidays with your family and friends. And like I said, I hope it's filled with fun and joy, because you only live once at the end of the day. Turn up. Have a good one. See you. We'll talk again. Hey, I got some more stuff coming out, so be on the lookout. All right.